everyone, this is Joanne. How are you? I am super excited about this layout. Let me show you everything I'm going to use, and this collection I'm using is the Hip Kit Club April 2023 collection. I will link it below. It is stunning, but most importantly, this is a Shimmerz paints layout, so I'm going to bring in a colorings in Ahoy Matey. Isn't that pretty? It's like a charcoal black kind of color, and then the new fantastic Color Splash glossy acrylic sprays, and this is Chrome Alone. Awesome silver. I love that. Wait till you see the new Color Splash. They're awesome. I'm also going to bring in a Shimmerz in Colder Than Ice and a Creamies in Lapis Dance. Isn't that pretty? Nice blues. I'm going to use a lot of blues today. And I did a ton of die cutting, so here are all the metal dies that I used, and you'll see those as we start embellishing. And I also, oops, sorry about that noise, brought in this slimline die from the Hip Kit Club. So I'll show you all those in just a moment, but I thought I would show you what I was using first. Get those out of the way, and then in my embellishment tray I have these really cool black and white acrylic like stickers, clear stickers, super cool. I might try to get like maybe this frame in, I'm not sure. Got a lot of paper piecing. I'm going to use this little scrap of paper. This is the metal die that was cut out. Isn't that pretty? I've got this scrap that I ripped, and I did distress the edges with some black ink. It's just the other side of this paper. Awesome text paper. Oh, I did the ink distressing on the edges. Here's some of the die cuts. They're super duper pretty. I did them in 2 different blues, so you can see those. And then over here are a bunch of embellishments from that collection I thought maybe we'll try to use. Got some puffies. And I've got Pink Fresh Gems over here in perhaps those 3 colors. And then I fussy cut some butterflies. Of course I did. Absolutely gorgeous. These are from the March Hip Kit Club, but they all go so well together. So I put all these things in my embellishment tray over here to the side, so my clumsy self would not knock everything on the ground. So, oh my god, wait till you see my picture. Look, it's my niece. Isn't she awesome? Absolutely stunning. She loves tattoos, obviously, but this was like the coolest picture ever. And I did print this in 5x7 because I am going to put this in a black shadow box 12x12 frame because she's getting married in August, so I'm super excited. I also did another layout of her on my channel, so I'm going to put those in frames and include those with her wedding gifts. So there you go with that. And then I'm going to put some mixed media. I practiced the lapis dance right there just to make sure I love it, and I do. So that's a good way to just put a little piece underneath what you know is going to be covered up, and that way you can make sure that you like your colors. So let's get going here. What I was thinking about doing is taking this piece of paper, and I just ripped it, and then I went like this, and I did some of this off camera to save some time because I don't want the video to be super long. Just gonna put that there to bridge between. This is, I didn't do, this is how the paper came, okay? So I'm gonna put this here, about here, and then come in with this awesome metal die down here like this, and then with this awesome text paper. Oh my goodness, I love that. And then these are all scraps. I just used my scraps. I just used this as a 12x12, and I did rip this off a 12x12. It kind of made me stick a little bit, but it's going to be so pretty. It'll be okay. And I'm just going to slide this down here in the corner like that, just to use some papers up and my scraps. So let's get this away from that a little bit more, over to the right a little bit. Get this stuff lined up like so. Okay. Just like that. I think that's going to be super pretty. So let's go ahead and start adhering this down. guys, let's start getting some of the mixed media done here. I did not adhere this to the paper. I just adhered them to each other so I can move them around a little bit, and I'm thinking I want everything to be about right there, maybe up a little bit. That might be better. Okay, that's pretty good. No, right there, I think. All right, so now that I know that I want that there, I'm going to grab a pencil, and I'm just going to come in and draw a line about where I would want my mixed media. And then that way I'm going to do it underneath the paper. And then that way I don't have to erase any of the lines. And oh, that's stuck. Hold on, let me get that up. Okay, so see my lines here? So now I know that that's where I want my mixed media. Let's just come in with Colder Than Ice a little bit. I'm right at the end of this. So I did put a little bit of water in here, just to make it go a little bit further. And I'm just going to go like this. Yes, I am. Because this is so pretty. It's got amazing sparkles, and I'm not even thinking about this. Literally, we are just going to do this like this, and it's going to come out super pretty. Mixed media is not difficult. It can be, but if you find ways that you are comfortable with, then you should not have a problem doing this at all. I don't think I can get any splatters out of this. No, this brush is not a splatter brush. So let's go ahead and just use it up, because I don't want to waste any of it. And this is going to have a gorgeous shimmer sparkle to it. And I'm going to have to get some more. It's always so sad. And you're excited that you used your stuff, but you're sad because your stuff is gone at the same time. Okay, so there we go. Good. All right, so this is all done. And when you get your little pots of shimmers, make sure you store them upright so you can see the label. Don't store them like this, because then all the color and the sparkly bits are going to get attached to your lid, and you don't want that. All right, so now I'm going to come in with some paper towels, and I'm just going to get the liquid off from there, because I'm going to want to come in with another color, and I only put a very little bit of water in there. So it's not going to be a lot. I just want to make sure. And then this is where I'm going to use some stamps. This is a mixed media stamp. Let me see if I can get that for you. It's Hip Kit Club. It comes with all of these. And nope, it doesn't show you. So that's what it looks like. So I have one on there. And then I'm going to take lapis dance. And I don't want this to be neat at all. I have this in little napkin here, because the creamies, you have to add water and give it a second to not be a solid, but it only takes like a couple minutes. And then here's my line, and I'm not going to be neat at all. Guys, so we're all done with that kit. Isn't it pretty? Mixed media is not hard, so just do a couple colors, dry off in between your colors, and then you can do a stamp of any sort behind. And when it's done like this, it looks a little bit like a hot mess, but it's super pretty still. And then if you think about it, when you go to put your stuff back on it, like so, oh my god, right? Yep, gorgeous. All right, so we're going to put that right there. And in case you were wondering, I did use my Pink Fresh Studio stamp press. You just go like this, and it's super good to get all the ink evenly distributed. And it's nice if you have arthritis or you don't have the strength to press down on your large stamps. Wondering if I can use one of these. Let's see, I'm not sure if this is going to look good or not. I don't see why not. I'm just going to go ahead and stick it down because it's got really good adhesive on it. And I'm stuck again. Let's put a bunch of ATG and some glue on the back of this. Okay guys, I have that stuck down. It looks really cute so far. I am liking it. Alright, so here's the things that we die cut, and I'm thinking to just tuck some in along right here. So like I said earlier, I have some dark blue, some light blue. I might actually cut these right in half because then I can use them twice, right? Why not? Let's see. We'll tuck this in up here, and then maybe tuck this in down here. What do we got here? Oh, sneaking that in there. And then what else do we have? We have this leaf. I don't know. Let's try this. Do that and this, and then have some of this. Let's do this down a little bit more and then bring this up here. That looks good. And then I'm thinking maybe we should bring some of this over here, but I'm not sure how. Maybe connect them a little bit like that. Okay, that's good. Let me fussy cut this little odd piece coming off there. I don't know where that went. Okay, this is good. So we'll just tuck it underneath this little piece of paper here, like so. Yep, maybe a little bit higher, but that's good. And then what else do I have? I have this, which I don't know where I want to put that. Maybe up with this. I backed this photo with this color blue from the kit, and then this is another metal die from the hip kits, and I was thinking let's just sneak that under there so we can have a wide variety of blues, and also it will be super pretty. So I'll just go like this because everything's already adhered down, so this way I can just sneak in like that. You see what I'm saying? So I have all these. I don't know if I'm going to use them all, but I cut them, so let's see what we can do about it. I want this to be about her, obviously, the photo and the mixed media. So I have 2 of these blue ones. So I'm thinking I'll put one right here in the corner, but I gotta see the best way to do that. And I think it would be that. So I'll put some right here. And then come in like this and put it right on the corner. And I'm gonna hold that for a second because if that moves, then I won't be able to do the rest of my cluster. I can lift up a little bit. And again, this is going to be in a shadow box, so I'm okay with a lot of dimension on these. Again, I just have to figure out the best way to put this in there so it looks good. I don't want it interfering with too much of the photo. I like that. And I think that would be best served with a foam square underneath it. So let me go ahead and get one of those. And we'll just put it right there in the middle part of that. All right, let's see how we can best do this. So let's break this up here and put a dark blue right in the middle, like that. And then we can fill in with these dark blue ones. And we just have to put it in a spot so the end of it isn't sticking out oddly. So I will put this right underneath that foam square. Lift this back up. I'll put some glue under that so we can make sure it stays. And then what can we do over here? Maybe like that? That's not looking too bad. Oh no, that came right up. Okay. Then we have two little blue ones. I think I'm just going to randomly stick these in here just to make the cluster bigger. Okay. Like this. Maybe I can pull this up higher. I don't know if that clock even makes any sense, but this is kind of like a grungy mixed media type of layout, and I like it. So maybe let's put this fabric. No, I don't like that. Okay, let's try here. It's getting lost. So if I put that underneath it, and then I don't know about these hearts, maybe. There's also, I don't think we need that. This says today and forever, which would look really cute if I put those three things together, maybe. Okay, I don't mind that. Okay, so are we going to use this clock, or are we going to use this? It says good things, 4 p.m., take time. And I think that's getting lost. So I'm going to go with the clock. I really am, because I just think it's cool. So let me go ahead and get a big foam square for that. Put it right in the middle. I have to remember to glue all that stuff down before it falls out too. Make sure this is upright. Okay, and I like that. Let's look into these though. These are cool. All right, let me move this. I think it would be kind of cool to put these splatters around. Maybe I can just sneak those in there like this. All right, there's one. Let's try to use some of these too. Oh, that looks super cool, you guys. I wonder if there's more leaves in here that I could use. All right, here's another splatter. Maybe I can get this long splatter over here. If I can do this the right way. Let me see if I can do it left-handed. Like this. All right. It's good to use these up. I wonder what this little circle one right here would look like right in the middle of that flower. Kind of cool. Do we have any more? We do. Let's just use them up. I mean, why not, right? There's that. And here is another one. Let's go ahead and put that over here. And got some leaves. So let's get another leaf in here somewheres. All right, that's good. I did end up going with just this color blue, Pink Fresh Gems. I didn't want to mix it up, and I think it came out pretty good. It matches perfect with the Colder Than Ice shimmers that I use, so that was perfect. So again, Colder Than Ice, Lapis Dance, Ahoy Matey, and the new Color Splash Chrome Alone. That is so perfect. You're going to love those Color Splash. And speaking of that, if you want to pick yourself up some of the new Color Splashes, they come in many different colors. I'll put a picture up right here. And if you leave my name in the comment box, it's at the end before you check out, before you pay. If you put my name in that comment box, you'll get a free gift, which is usually a free pod of paint. Okay, so make sure you do that when you place your Shimmerz order. And I loved my title. I had it be Reflections because, you know, it's the mirror. And then I did stamp, I took this Altenew stamp set, and it's called Perfectly Perfect, and it has a sentiment that says Perfectly Perfect, and I said Perfectly Perfect Reflections. This did not come out perfectly perfect, but it looks fine. I'm gonna go with it. It's okay. I put my butterflies down, and I did put my little honeybee stamp gems in the middle of my butterflies. I moved that number 1 to the middle of the clock. I used this Hip Kit Club stamp and made some extra stamp splatters just with some black ink. So let's show some stuff up close. There's the little Pink Fresh gems and the splatters in Ahoy Matey and Chrome Alone. And I absolutely love this mixed media with this paper. It's perfect. Mixing the dark blue and the light blue together is awesome. And this Colder Than Ice color is perfect for winter time also. So there is all that. And look at the mixed media right there. I love it. I love it. All right, you guys, I'm going to put close-ups at the end. If you do have any questions about Shimmerz paints, please do not hesitate to contact me. Leave me a message below, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you would like. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. Close-ups at the end. Bye, my friends.